morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning. It is Memorial Day weekend. I want to apologize for the wind. It's a beautiful 84 degrees with 19-mile-an-hour wind, so it's nice and cool. We're going to get out and start a new hunt. Hopefully we're going to find something out here again today. All right, we'll get back to you on the first good signal. All right, we're on our first signal and we got our first quarter. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. We got us a surface find. Look at that blinger shining in the sunlight. Look at that. Boy, that's a big piece of ice if I ever saw one. You know, that fake ice. There we go. It was attached to something. All right, get back to you on the next. All right, we finally got our next signal and we are on another quarter. All right, we'll get back to you in a short. All right, we're on our next signal and we got us another lawnmower dime. All right, we're on to the next. Okay, we're back with our next signal and we got another quarter, and you wouldn't believe it, but it is a 1966. Still no silver. Okay, we'll get back to you on the next. All right, we're on our next signal. We got another quarter, and this time it's a 1991. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. Okay, we're on our next signal. We got another quarter this time. We got an Oklahoma state quarter. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. All right, we're on our next signal. And as usual in our parks, we normally find live ammo. This is a 9mm, completely live. Sometimes we find, 45s. It just depends. We find 223s. Just depends. We don't know what all this stuff is doing in our parks, but we try to get it out when we can. All right, on to the next. All right, we're on our next signal and we got a 13 and we got another nickel. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. All right, we're on our next signal and we got a fresh drop quarter. Looks like a 1989. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. All right, we got a surface find. Check it out. We got a butterfly. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. Okay, we got our next signal. I've been pulling out quite a few nickels, but here we go. Got another one. All right, back to you on the next. All right, we're on another signal, and we just picked up another quarter, and we're ready to head on out of here. So that's going to wrap this one for today. We may add another part to this one tomorrow. All right, that'll be it. If I hit anything good on the way out, I'll turn the camera back on. All right, good morning. This is another hunt. This is Memorial Day, and we're going to add to our hunt yesterday. There wasn't enough there to make a video, so we're going to continue on, and we'll see what we can find. We'll get back to you on the first good signal. All right, we got our first signal. We've got looks like we got a quarter of 1988, and we've also got a shield penny. All right, we'll get back to you on the next signal, and we just got ourselves a nickel. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. All right, we're back. As for our next signal, we got a pair of tweezers. And of course an old crusty penny. Yep, pair of tweezers. Unbelievable. All right, we'll get back to you in a short. All right, we're on our next signal and we got another nickel. All right, we're going to continue on. All right, we'll catch you in a short. Okay, we're on our next signal. I was getting a solid 10. And when I went to, it was down about a ½ an inch. And when I went to pluck it out popped a nickel. Well, we all know that nickels don't ring up as 10s. This is why it's important to check in behind yourself. There's what was masking it. Everybody's nemesis, including mine. There it is. The infamous gold sound. All right, we're on to the next. All right, we'll catch you in just a little bit. All right, we're on our next signal, and it's another nickel. Pretty wore out, but it is another nickel. All right, we'll get back to you guys in a short. All right, check it out. I finally found a ring. It's not gold, but it's a ring. Check it out. All right. Hey, we're on it now. All right, we'll get back to you in a short. Okay, we're on our next signal. I was getting a 24 signal, and it turned out We had a zinker, which was masking everything, and we had 2 quarters in the hole. All right, we're on to the next. All right, we got our next signal, and we've got a 1977 nickel. All right, on to the next. All right, we're on our next signal. We had a 13. I thought I was just going to go ahead and plug out a nickel. And I got a token from Scandia, which is here in Las Vegas. It's one of the gaming tokens. That one's pretty cool. All right, we'll get back to you on the next. Well, that's going to wrap up our Memorial weekend hunt. We've got to get ready to call it a day. We have a lot more to do yet today. So as we head on out of here, we're going to go ahead and shut the cameras down. If we come across anything on the way out, we'll definitely turn them on. If not, we'll see you guys at the wrap. Good morning, everyone. This is our wrap up for our Memorial Day weekend hunt. So let's get started. I'm going to start with pull tabs. Tons and tons and tons of pull tabs everywhere. Oh yeah, check this out. Lots of cancel, and I threw a lot of this stuff away. I just brought some of it back. All this stuff is it's a signal all by itself. There was a ton of it out there. These guys, when they're out there mowing, they don't even pay attention. They just run over everything. And that's why it looks this way. Okay, and everybody knows all about the foils and what have you. Everybody's nemesis, 5.6 on the Knox, sounds like gold all the time. These things were everywhere. I had, as you noticed in the video, I had a signal that came up that said it was reading a solid 10. A nickel came out of the ground. No way a nickel reads a solid 10, and it was because of this guy right here. So make sure you go back and check those holes before you bug out of there, because you never know what else is going to be there. Because even as good as the Knox is for separation, a lot of this stuff is strong enough it will mask whatever else is in the ground. So make sure that you go back and check. All right, as always, bottle caps. I do discriminate out all bottle caps, but if they're on top of the ground, I'll grab them and try to get them off the ground, because if I don't, they'll run over them and it'll turn into shrapnel everywhere. Lots and lots of garbage. I mean, lots of garbage. Parts to, I don't know what it is about people pulling all their lighters apart. We find tons of lighter parts out here. That's crazy. Carabiner got killed by the lawnmower. Somebody's USB got killed out. Another piece of metal. If you come out here to Vegas and you are out here hunting, beware, you're going to find live ammo. This stuff is everywhere in all of our parks. We find 9 mils, 45s, 223s, you name it, it's out there. You got to be careful whenever you're out here. This stuff is everywhere. We do dispose of it properly, but still, just a warning: if you come out here, make sure that you're careful with how you pluck your your everything that comes out, because these things are in the ground. Most of the time, these will ring up a solid 17. That's what. That's what we have, James and I have figured out, because we pulled a ton of this out of several other parks, and they've always come up as solid 17. So just an FYI. Okay, on to some more of the weirder stuff. Okay, I did get a ring, guys. Check it out. It isn't gold, it isn't silver, but you know what? A ring is a ring. There you go, Jim. I got a ring. Cool. Here's that little CZ that you guys saw me pick up. It was just laying on the surface out there. I probably went to some little kid's ring or off their jacket or something, and it was shining in the sunlight, so I got that. Here's our butterfly. Pretty cool. It did have some. It had something where it was stuck to something on there, but anyway, we got that. And tweezers. I find more metal instruments in these parks than the law should allow. We find dental instruments, we find all kinds of tweezers, we find everything. And that's because we have a lot of homeless in our parks, and I hate to say that there are other things, bad things that go on in there at night. So you never know what you're going to find. All kinds of weird stuff. Okay, on to our coinage. Let's see. Crusty pennies, as always. You guys know the drill. 17 to 21. Depending on how crusty they are, depending on how, where they're located, what kind of soil you're in, they could ring up anywhere. But there you go, lots of crusty pennies. We got another dime. We got smack by the lawnmower, so that one gets kicked off to the side. Now this is probably going to be my best find of the day, and I'll take some pictures of this. This is an old token. This is from Scandia Parks, which is also a golf park and an arcade. Back in 1975 and so on, and this has been years ago, we used to have one here in Las Vegas. This coin lists all of those: Victorville, Las Vegas, Ontario, and Sacramento. Ours has been closed here in Las Vegas for years, so this is a pretty cool find, because the ones you find today won't have Las Vegas listed on it. So pretty cool token. Probably my best find. Really enjoy that one. Okay, here we go. More clad. We've got 1 zinker. We got 4 coppers. It looks like we got 2 dimes, so we hit the cycle twice. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents in nickels, 20 cents in dimes, and $2.75 in quarters. We always find quite a bit of quarters. Not bad for about 4 or 5 hours in a couple of different parks. So we did awesome on that. All right, that's it. And I think we've got everything covered. So remember, it's metal detecting, the heartbeat that drives the passion. Folks, stay safe out there. Happy hunting. Keep swinging. Until next week, God bless. We'll see you again.